This is YSM Sports Media. I want to thank you for all your love and support. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification button right now. There's a whole lot of fraud going on in boxing, a whole lot of disingenuous people, and a lot of posturing that goes on when people do interviews and in the media, right? So we just gonna keep shit 100 right now. We're just gonna call a spade, right? I'm the biggest Al Haymon fan probably on earth, right? But most PBC fighters, man, they be screaming that I'm, my own boss, I'm my own promoter. No, you're not, yo. You're not. Now, you have some guys with PBC that have more leverage in their contract based off of when they were signed, and you got most that don't. And Al trades a lower percentage or no percentage for complete control. So it's basically up to you and what's your preference. But I'm just tired of the flip-flopping in the media. I'm tired. Like, I want to see these fights get made, and it's up to everybody. There's no particular side that's keeping fights from not being made, and there's no real bad guy or a good guy in boxing. It's all business. But I just had to address that. Like, you're not your own boss. Al calls the shots. Let's call it how it is. Now, most aren't signed by a promotion company. They're not. But you can't pick your own fights. It's like Charlo with the Andre situation. One moment you screaming, yeah, I'm my own promoter, I'm my own boss, Lions Only Promotions. Then the next moment you saying, call Al, I don't make fights. Whoa. That's not consistency. If you're your own boss, if you're your own promoter, you make fights. Just call a spade a spade. Just call it like it is. Just say Al has fights lined up for me, and right now I'm not doing the Andre thing. You're not your own boss. Like, yeah, you technically, Al is your advisor and he works for you, but that's not the dynamic of the relationship. Stop. Just stop. And it's disingenuous for Eddie to bring that up. He's in the business. He knows who to contact to make the fight between Andrew. So him sending Charlo an offer, he's frauding too. Because Charlo can't take that offer. It has to go through Al. So like I said, it's a lot of posturing and just a lot of overall corny stuff that just goes on just for everybody to look good in front of the media or for leverage in the court of public opinion. Like, nah, man, just stop. And that goes for all the promotional companies. You can't get Joshua without going through Eddie or his management team. You can't get Bud without going through Bob and his management team. That's just not how business is done. But like I said, it's disingenuous for fighters to act like that's not the case. And it's disingenuous for a promoter to send a fighter a direct offer knowing that he can't take it. It's like these guys know the business, right? But like I said, they're trying to control narratives. And it's up to you to not fall for the bullshit. But I'm just calling a spade a spade. You can like it or not. It don't matter to me. But before I go, I want to send a shout out to one of my sponsors, Mybookie.ag. Best internet gambling website there is. Mybookie.ag. Better than FanDuel, better than Bovada. Click the link in the description box. You won't be disappointed. Let me know in the comments below. Who do you think is good or bad for boxing? And are we going to get the fights that we want this year? YSM Sports Media. We out.